time has come. Execute Order 66.
Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to the Cantina. I thought today I'd do something different for this video. I went on a mission just to drive around. The fall stuff's at Hobby Lobby, and I stopped in at Hallmark, but they ran out of all the Star Wars stuff that they had is gone. All the ornaments. Anakin Skywalker, the light up sound carbon freezing chamber, which is really cool. And they had some other stuff that I wanted, and they're all gone. So I got some lunch, and I went to Ollie's. And I'm going to preface this with, we all have anecdotal evidence of how bad Kathleen Kennedy's reign at Lucasfilm has been as far as just box office for Lucasfilm, for Star Wars movies, for Indiana Jones, and how bad the streaming numbers were for Willow since it was taken off the air, the TV show. But talk about merchandising and the strength of a franchise is in its merchandising. And what I'm about to show you, these are just pictures I took. I didn't take any video. These are pictures I took. And I'm going to do a voiceover as I let you look at them and to show you how bad it's really gotten. So these Rey figures have been on the pegs at our local Ollie's for a long time. And these are mostly from TLJ. I do believe that there are some from TFA as well, or there had been. And this is anecdotal. Okay, this is my experience, but when you start adding everybody else's experience that has either a dollar store or a discount store like Ollie's, you will see that a lot of these things have this is real. The merchandise for Star Wars as a franchise doesn't sell, or at least the sequel trilogy stuff. Now, sadly, they have 6-inch black figures of Doc Evaznen and Ponto Baba. I did get a 6-inch of Moff Gideon, but as far as like what we have, yeah, that's Moff Gideon I actually grabbed. That's actually the one I got. As far as the prequels or the sequels, it's dead. The sequel trilogy literally can't sell a figure for regular price, and they can't sell them at discount stores and buyout stores like Ollie's. And I'm not the only one who's observed this. It's a plethora across all of Star Wars YouTube land. And this is just how badly Star Wars as a franchise is going. And the power of the franchise, again, is not what it sells at the box office. It's what it sells in merchandise. And Star Wars is a brand that should be just absolutely blowing everything away. They shouldn't be able to keep, for regular price, Rey, Finn, Poe. I saw a Poe here. I saw a Leia from TLJ. I saw a lot of different figures. And a few Mandalorian things that just haven't sold, so why?
When my new apprentice, Darth Vader, arrives, he will take care of you.
The fleet has moved out to flight speed and we're preparing to...
You have failed me for the last time, Admiral. Apology accepted, Captain Nita.
And here's Zori Bliss. No one wants this figure. You know, I wouldn't have spent 5 seconds on her because this isn't Star Wars. This is J.J. Abrams' dregs of his feeble, addle-plated brain trying to put something together. And again, there are at least 10, 15 figures there. And then, of course, if you go into the publishing part, we have, I believe, one of the big picture books or something from The Last Jedi. And this is sad that we've come to this, but merchandise says everything about a franchise, and it's absolutely, I mean, look at this. It's absolutely atrocious that I go into Ollie's and see this, but this is the state of Star Wars, okay? This is just, so it is not that they can't sell things. I walked into Hallmark on Saturday, fully expecting to walk out with the carbon freezing chamber, Jabba's sail barge, Jabba, Anakin Skywalker, and I collect the Father Christmas series, and they had none of the Star Wars that I wanted. None. Zippo. They were sold out. So Star Wars does sell, but the sequel trilogy does not. You know, it just does not. And this is an indictment on Kathleen Kennedy. Okay. I'm sure Bob Iger is quite aware, looking at the merchandise sales and licenses, where Star Wars is financially, as far as collectors, items, toys, things like that, novels. When my mother-in-law's independent novel sells more than Claudia Gray's Into the Darkness, that says a lot about where Star Wars is and where their decision-making was. So what I want you guys to do is to think about what Iger and the board are thinking about when they come to decisions like, do we keep her or do we let her go? Because ultimately that's what's going on. Okay, it's true. That's it. It's very hard for me to get people to understand that this has been a very intricate problem for Disney getting entangled with this woman. Okay, look, she threatened Bob Iger when he talked to her face to face on the 3rd. That's exactly what she was doing. Iger, unbeknownst to her, then was probably in possession of the nuclear bomb against her. Okay, so now we wait. You know, the usual suspects on the shell sites, you know, Acolyte, Jason Ward and his bullshit. You know, I had a black pill show up and say something profoundly retarded, and I banned him. If you're watching, I hope you understand, dude. I can't deal with your shit. You people are so stupid that I literally have to remove you from my life because you're poison. All right, you're a poison chemical. Shut up. Go, and if you're gonna be an ER, go sit on the bench over there and think about your life's choices. Okay, because I can't do it. It is interesting to note that, again, we have evidence of incompetence here with merchandise sales. We have, again, nuanced statements by Bob Iger, not so nuanced statements by Steven Spielberg, and yet we have people running around thinking Kennedy's never leaving. And it's like, who do you talk to, Pablo? Oh yeah, at least one of you do. Okay, so my advice for you guys is to hold on, sit back, relax, and remember, and hey, go out to your local Ollies and see what they got. Look at the novels section and the books, kids' books, teen books and everything. Look at the toy section, the figures, action figures, and come up with your own conclusion. All right. Star Wars as a franchise is more than just box office. It is novels, comic books, and collectibles, merchandise, toys, etc. And they ain't doing good at all. And that is Kennedy's fault. Okay? Steph signing out. I'll see you around the couch.